Hi, it's Christopher Grubb, your host with House Tipster. I'm in High Point, North Carolina at the Theodore Alexander showroom. We're going to be taking a look at the Althorp Living Collection, and I have Lord Spencer with me.
Well, it's very nice to join you.
Well, thank you for joining me. So, can I try to impress you on a little bit of my American knowledge, my English heritage?
Oh, fantastic.
So, Althorp was built in 1508.
Correct.
It's been in your family 500 years.
Yes.
It's in Northampton.
Yes.
It's about 75 miles northwest of London, and you have an American ancestor named George Washington.
I do. So the Washingtons, yes, actually it's my favorite piece in the collection. It's called the Washington chest, and it's an exact copy, even down to the little wine stain on the top, and a scratch inside, and an affidavit inside the lid at the top, which is written by a priest in the 19th century saying it belonged to the Washington family. And they were cousins of the Spencers who had fallen on hard times. So we put them up in a house, which we still own, called Washington Cottage. We have the family records at home. The young girls from the Washington family worked at Althorp as nursery maids and helped with the kids because they needed some money. This piece from the collection is very popular across the United States for obvious reasons. So that's a nice connection.
That's awesome. Well, there's 100 pieces in the collection. You're introducing 20 of them, and that is what's special. Each one has a story.
The ones this year are very dramatic and fun. I really like, there's that beautiful piece, which is called the Painted Room Chair. And it's a beautiful, large green armchair with gold on the side of flying lions, and the feet are lions' paws. And it's just, you look at that and you think, okay, someone's pretty confident about their taste, you know? And it still works. And then at the same time, going all the way down, another favorite is a butterfly box. Beautiful 19th century ladies' needlework boxes. But these boxes are a sort of legacy from that period, and they're incredibly popular. They're simple, they're small, they're beautiful.
The scale, yeah, I've noticed. I love the scale next to it, and it's its own piece of art by itself.
I have such a genuine belief in this. This is not a sales pitch. I love contemporary too, and I have a house in London that's very, very contemporary, but I still have pieces from this collection there because they just add backbone to a room. You know, sometimes contemporary looks pretty, but it doesn't have sort of a bold presence. And I think every room needs something. Otherwise, it ends up looking like a five-star hotel somewhere.
Or a store window.
Or a store window. Yeah. And I'm afraid I think a lot of designers are guilty of this. Just a couple of bold pieces in a room, they give away the character of the person who's living in it, rather than the designer who's put it together.
What I do interior design, that's my favorite thing, is what is the client about? You know, because I want them to love what they walk into, and I don't want them to hire me to just give a design look. It has to be about them.
I think it should be a personal service, you know. My family were lucky enough to have access to the prime craftsmen and designers of their day, and they would work with them. They'd say, right, we're building a new house. You know, we have a house in London we built in the 1750s from scratch, and it was meant to be a showing off place. Over the years, they accumulated, from different houses, they accumulated different looks. And I think that's why we have such a range here. You know, we have even quite a rustic line. You know, people get very concerned about how they are doing up a house. And I think they should go with their heart, you know. When somebody gets a piece of Althorp furniture and then they come back for more, I love the way they can assemble things throughout a house. But it's hugely flattering to my family and their taste that people still want this. You know, it's a very individual set of tastes that have come together in one house. And then all the proceeds that come to me, they go back into the fabric of the house. I like the circle that's gone on here because for 500 years the house has looked after the furniture, and now the furniture can help look after the house.
So you brought up the fact that the furniture is now taking care of the house, and Althorp's open to the public. And so I think it's a great opportunity for people to go see the originals in their place.
Well, absolutely, Chris. And you and your viewers are more than welcome to come. We're open in July and August, and I'm so grateful that you've turned your spotlight onto it today. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, you're going to be having a knock. I'm coming over for tea.
We have good security.
Thanks for making the time.
Okay, not at all. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.